Are you eating?
No.
You ate all these Starbursts.
I have to do something dealing with you down here.
The Starbursts aren't for eating. They're to teach the kids science.
Are we going to teach them something to hopefully get us out of this place?
I hope so.
I don't want to be stuck in here forever. I needed something to keep me happy.
No. These are for them to do a science experiment.
Well, hopefully they learn something and can get us out, because I'm done.
Have you seen a knife? We need a knife for the science experiment.
You have one in your geologist suit, Geologist Montgomery.
Oh my goodness.
Why did you bring a knife?
I don't even know where these clothes came from.
We have a knife. Who knows?
So,
Thankfully it's plastic.
we're going to show you how rocks go through the rock cycle using Starburst candies.
Random fact.
Listen.
I don't know if I can still do it. I used to be able to unwrap a Starburst in my mouth without using my hands.
That's really gross, and I usually just eat the Starbursts. Anyway, you guys will need to unwrap your Starbursts.
With your hands, not your mouth, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
Maybe I
use
shouldn't
your
have told
hands.
them that.
And
Would you like me to help
yes,
you?
please help. When you're all done unwrapping your Starbursts.
Don't drop them. We only have so many food rations.
Oh, I know. Okay. When Miss Geologist Grimminger finishes unwrapping those, you'll use your knife to cut each Starburst candy into 4 smaller pieces.
Maybe. Sorry, you don't know how long these have been in my classroom before I put them in my random bag of junk. You're gonna let me eat these, right?
No eating.
Do you want me to be happy or not?
So if you see, I broke it up into little pieces, which are going to represent sediment.
What's sediment?
Sediment is little pieces of dirt, little pieces of pebbles or rocks, sometimes little pieces of plant.
So like the stuff that's on the floor of this place?
Pretty much all around us. Yeah.
Great.
So if you look, I have lots of sediment. And we had read in science that sediment actually comes together. Do you remember what brings sediment together out in nature?
My brain is too hungry and cranky to remember this, but my first guess is wind.
Yeah, so
Don't
wind.
stop blowing on them. Your germs are going to be on them and I'm not going to be able to eat them.
Remember, it's for science.
Fine.
But Miss Geologist G. Grimminger was right. Wind can bring the sediment particles together, but also water.
Like the saliva in my mouth?
Rain, Miss G.
Saliva in my mouth would bring the sediment together and go into my stomach.
So rain and water, or running water in like a stream, and wind can bring the sediment together. And when the sediment comes together, it sticks to form what type of rock?
A red and yellow starburst rock.
Called a...
Red and yellow starburst rock.
or sedimentary rock.
Listen, we've been stuck in here so long, my brain's not working.
So the little...
So wait. So you're telling me maybe these starbursts are starting to kick in. The sediment is little pieces of matter, and they come together to form a sedimentary rock. Those sound alike.
Yeah.
Sediment makes a sedimentary rock. That might be something you should remember.
Yes. And what we need you to do right now is we need you to unwrap your starburst, take your knife, and cut each starburst into 4
Quarters.
4 quarters, so that you have your little pieces of sediment.
Mm-hmm.
And once you have all your sediment in front of you, we want you to pretend wind and water comes, and take your hands and push the sediment together so that it sticks to form a sedimentary rock. And you can look at it and see the little sediment stuck. You can see each sediment is like part of this rock.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do that right now.
Geologist Montgomery, why did you put my orange starburst onto the sedimentary rock?
Well, I ate the pink one.
Why did your breath smell like pink starburst? It's better than the chili the other night, though.
Yes, it is. All right, so now that we have a little bit more added to our sedimentary rock, okay, we're going to take it to the next rock in the rock cycle.
My belly.
No. But you guys all have a plastic bag.
What else do you have in that suit of yours?
Remember, I don't even know where the clothes came from.
What else?
All sorts of goodies.
Oh my gosh.
So what you're going to do now is you're going to take your sedimentary rock and you're going to pretend that it gets pulled underground.
Like where we might be right now.
Mm-hmm. And if it gets pulled underground, it starts to get squished and changed from the underground pressure and all the heat from underground. Definitely, yeah. So
I'm
with
taking my stress of being stuck in here with you out on our rock. The heat of my hands. What are you doing?
all right. Now,
This is why I need to squeeze our rock.
well, so after you squish your rock with underground pressure and heat, okay, you're going to notice it's going to start to change. It's going
It looks yummier to eat.
as a sedimentary rock would change if it gets pulled underground.
Ooh, the sediment is kind of coming together.
Mm-hmm.
It's changing.
Definitely.
Like it's morphosizing. I don't think that's a word.
I don't know. I guess you can invent words when you're stuck down under.
When you've been stuck down here this long, you just make stuff up.
Yes. I think after a while you'll notice that it changed enough that you can probably open it. I think it might be good to go.
You're telling me I applied a lot of pressure?
Yeah. It might hurt your hands after a while, but you do want to try and.
Pretty.
So if you look, it's definitely different than the sedimentary
It
rock,
looks
right?
smooth.
Yeah. Well, how do you think it got so smooth? From all that what?
Pressure?
Pressure, yep, and the underground heat.
Yeah, the heat from my hands.
Mm-hmm.
Because these suits are really hot.
So what we need you guys to do right now is we need you to take your sedimentary rock, put it in your plastic baggie, and take turns with your partner, squishing it.
Carefully.
And all that heat from your hand will help change it too.
Yeah.
And when your hand starts to hurt a little bit, you'll pass it to your partner, and they'll also squish it as well.
And make a really great metamorphic rock.
Metamorphic rock. Can you guys go do that?
Yes, they can.
Na 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 na. Nope.
If you put it that close to my mouth again, I'm eating it.
So now that they have a metamorphic rock, the last rock they're going to take it through for the rock cycle is a igneous rock.
That sounds like genius. We need a genius to come down here and rescue us.
We do need a genius to rescue
Are you the
us.
genius?
I think they're the genius.
You're not the genius.
They're going to help us get out of here.
Hopefully.
So your metamorphic rock needs to come out from underground.
Just like we need to.
Yes, but I don't think we can go out the same way as a metamorphic rock comes out from underground.
If Miss Frizzle can take her magic school bus like anywhere, why can't we come out of the ground?
Well, metamorphic rocks actually come out of the ground through volcanoes. And
It's hot under here, but I don't think I really want to be spewed out.
no.
Maybe we can end up in Hawaii, though.
Maybe we are in Hawaii. I could use a vacation.
Yup. Let's just pray that if we get shot out through a volcano, we end up on the beaches of Hawaii.
So your metamorphic rock needs to come out through a volcano as lava.
How you doing this?
Well, in science class, all we have to do is use the microwave.
Geologist Montgomery, we don't have a microwave. We don't know where we are other than surrounded by rocks. We're hoping we're in Hawaii. Where in the world do you think you're finding a microwave down here?
Well, I guess we can't do that part, but you guys can. So you're going to put your metamorphic rock on a paper plate, and you're going to bring it up to your teacher so they can microwave it. And when they microwave it, your metamorphic rock is going to start to melt. And
Just like my hopes of ever getting out here.
and it's going to turn into a melted rock. Melted rock is called
An ingenious rock. Did I say it wrong?
Ingenious rock. Igneous rock.
Oh, sorry, an igneous rock.
And it's going to turn into melted rock called magma. And when that melted rock is in the volcano, it's called magma.
I bet it's under a lot of pressure.
Oh, yeah, it's building up.
Kind of like us.
Yes. And as soon as that volcano erupts, that melted rock called magma spews out. And once it comes out of the volcano, it's not called magma anymore. Did you know that?
It's called Mrs. G's Gonna Lay on a Beach in Hawaii?
No. It's called lava.
Lava?
So it's magma when the melted rock is called magma when it's in the volcano, and it's called lava when it comes out of the volcano.
Whose idea was that?
Some geologist probably. Not me. But when that melted rock called lava, it's flowing down the volcano, destroying everything in its path. Well, eventually that melted rock called lava will cool.
Yeah.
And when it cools, guess what rock it forms?
The ingenious one.
The ingenious called igneous.
Oh,
Genius. Igneous rock is formed when that melted lava hardens. You get it, igneous rock. And you know what's really cool?
They're in Hawaii?
It could be in Hawaii.
Why am I not in Hawaii?
But the rock cycle is like any other cycle.
It goes round and round and round and round?
Round and round and round and round.
Is this predicting my future? If I'm just gonna keep being here round and round and round and round?
You're with me. But
yay!
the rock cycle never stops though. Because that igneous rock will eventually get crushed and broken up into little pieces over
Of
time.
sediment.
Of sediment. And then guess what?
The sediment will all come together and form a sedimentary rock.
And then what?
It'll be compacted by heat and pressure.
Underground.
And form a metamorphic rock. And then the metamorphic rock has to come out of the earth.
Yes.
So it forms a magma.
Melted rock.
Melted rock called magma. And then it spews out through lava in Hawaii. And then that lava cools and hardens. And you have an igneous rock. Hey, I said it right! Igneous!
And it all just happens over and over and over again.
I hope we don't keep getting stuck.
I hope I hope they can do this experiment because I think it's going to help us figure out some of these rocks around us so we can hopefully find a way out.
Hawaii's our way out.